What if the key to becoming truly irresistible lies in mastering an ancient philosophy? Let's dive into the world of Stoicism and discover how it can transform your relationships today. In today's fast-paced world, where appearances and material wealth often take center stage, it's easy to overlook the deeper, more meaningful aspects of what makes someone truly attractive. But what if the secret to becoming genuinely irresistible doesn't lie in the superficial, but rather in mastering an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time? Enter Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to cultivate inner strength, resilience, and a profound understanding of what truly matters in life. It's not about the clothes you wear, the car you drive, or the size of your bank account. Instead, it's about mastering your mindset and behavior in a way that naturally draws people to you, creating a magnetic presence that is hard to resist. By embracing Stoic principles, you can transform not only how you view yourself, but also how others perceive you, making you irresistibly attractive to those around you. Let's embark on this journey to discover how the wisdom of the Stoics can revolutionize your relationships and your life. Let's begin by addressing some of the most common misconceptions about attraction. In today's society, we're often bombarded with the idea that allure is primarily about physical appearance or financial success. Media and popular culture perpetuate this notion, suggesting that a chiseled physique or a hefty bank account are the ultimate keys to winning hearts. However, if we peel back the layers and delve deeper, it becomes evident that these superficial qualities are but fleeting factors in the grand tapestry of human connection. True attraction is far more complex and profound. It's not merely about what we see on the surface, but rather the unseen qualities, character, integrity, and emotional intelligence that truly captivate and hold someone's attention over time. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that the essence of attraction lies in the mastery of our own mindset and behavior. It's about cultivating an inner fortitude that radiates outward, drawing others to us not because of what we possess, but because of who we are. By shifting our focus from external validations to internal growth, we can begin to understand what truly makes a person irresistible. Let's tackle a challenge that many men face but few seem to navigate successfully: understanding and harnessing the deeper qualities that genuinely attract women. In today's fast-paced world, where glossy images and fleeting trends often dictate the standards of attraction, it's easy to be misled by superficial qualities. We are bombarded with the notion that success in relationships hinges on external factors like looks, wealth, or social status. However, these are mere illusions that fade over time. The real, lasting attraction stems from within, from the qualities that are not immediately visible, but profoundly impactful. Many men fall into the trap of focusing solely on these external attributes, neglecting the inner work that is crucial for true connection. They might spend hours at the gym, invest in flashy clothes, or chase after material success, believing these will make them desirable. Yet, they often find themselves unfulfilled, wondering why their relationships lack depth and authenticity. The crux of the issue is that most men fail to cultivate the inner qualities that resonate on a deeper level. These include emotional resilience, self-awareness, and a genuine sense of purpose. Women, like all people, are naturally drawn to those who exude confidence not from arrogance, but from a calm, assured presence. This presence is built on the foundations of emotional stability and self-sufficiency, qualities that are at the heart of Stoic philosophy. When a man is in tune with his emotions, not swayed by every whim or fancy, he becomes a beacon of stability. When he does not depend on external validation to feel good about himself, he exudes a natural confidence that is incredibly appealing. And when he has a sense of purpose, a clear direction in life, he becomes not only attractive but also inspiring. This is the challenge: to shift the focus from the external to the internal, to cultivate these deeper qualities that truly attract and sustain meaningful relationships. By embracing Stoicism, men can unlock a source of strength and attractiveness that goes beyond the superficial, leading to richer, more fulfilling connections. Let's begin by unraveling the profound power of emotional control, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy that Marcus Aurelius championed. Picture yourself in a bustling coffee shop, surrounded by the whirlwind of modern life, where everyone's emotions seem to be on display. In such a setting, it's easy to get swept away by the tide of external circumstances. Yet, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, taught us that true power lies in maintaining a serene mind amid chaos. He believed that our emotions are within our control, and that by mastering them, we can achieve a level of stability and peace that is both rare and attractive. Imagine a moment where you could respond to life's provocations with calmness and clarity, rather than being led by reactive emotions. This is not about suppressing feelings, but about understanding and guiding them. Emotional stability is like an anchor. It keeps you grounded and projects an aura of confidence and reliability. When you possess this kind of control, you naturally exude a sense of security that others, especially women, find irresistible. They see someone who is not easily flustered, who can handle life's ups and downs with grace. In relationships, this translates to a partner who is dependable, who can navigate through challenges without losing their cool. So, ask yourself, how often do you let external events dictate your emotional state? By adopting the Stoic practice of emotional control, you can start to transform not just how others perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. This inner strength is a beacon that attracts those around you, drawing them in with the promise of stability and resilience. Let's delve into the profound teachings of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who believed that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in our ability to master our own desires and emotions. Imagine a life where your confidence isn't shaken by external circumstances, where your self-worth isn't tied to the fleeting opinions of others. This is the essence of self-sufficiency. Epictetus teaches us that the only things truly within our control are our thoughts and reactions. By focusing on these, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and unshakable confidence. Now, picture how this mindset can transform your relationships. When you approach life with a sense of wholeness and contentment, you radiate a magnetic confidence that is inherently attractive. This isn't about arrogance or self-centeredness. It's about the quiet assurance that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. Women are drawn to men who possess this quiet confidence because it signals emotional maturity and reliability. In practical terms, this means taking time to understand your values and living in accordance with them, regardless of external validation. As you become more self-sufficient emotionally, you'll find that your interactions with others become more genuine and fulfilling. You're no longer seeking approval or validation, but instead, offering your true self in each interaction. This authenticity is what truly makes you irresistible. Let's delve into the intriguing concept of detachment, particularly as articulated by the great Roman philosopher Seneca. Imagine, if you will, that you are holding a delicate glass. You cherish it, perhaps it was a gift or holds sentimental value. Now, according to Seneca, while it's natural to appreciate this glass, wisdom lies in your ability to remain unperturbed should it slip from your hand and shatter. This isn't about indifference. Rather, it's about understanding the transient nature of all things and not allowing your peace of mind to be tethered to them. In the context of relationships, this Stoic principle teaches us to cherish our connections without becoming overly dependent on them for our happiness. Think about it. How often have we seen relationships crumble under the weight of unrealistic expectations and unhealthy attachments? By practicing detachment, we free ourselves from the anxiety of losing what we hold dear. This doesn't mean we care less. It means we love more wisely, appreciating the present moment without being enslaved by the fear of future loss. Seneca believed that true freedom comes from wanting what you already have and not pinning your happiness on external circumstances. In relationships, this translates to finding joy and contentment in the company of others without demanding they fulfill every emotional need. When you exude this kind of self-assured detachment, it's incredibly attractive because it signals emotional maturity and stability. So, how can we apply this in our daily lives? Start by recognizing when you're becoming overly attached to outcomes or people. Practice gratitude for the present while gently reminding yourself that nothing is permanent. This mindset not only liberates you but also creates a magnetic aura that draws others to you, intrigued by your calm presence and inner peace. Imagine waking up each morning with a clear sense of purpose, something that drives you beyond mere daily tasks and pushes you towards a greater vision for your life. This is what Marcus Aurelius often meditated on, the idea of living for oneself and aligning with one's true purpose. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of living to please others, whether it's seeking validation from peers, impressing a romantic interest, or fulfilling societal expectations. But what if the secret to true attractiveness and fulfillment lies not in pleasing others, but in pursuing your own purpose with passion and authenticity? Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, often wrote about the importance of living in accordance with one's nature and embracing one's role in the universe. He believed that by focusing on what truly matters to us and acting with integrity, we naturally draw others towards us. When you're living in alignment with your values and purpose, you exude a quiet confidence that is incredibly appealing. Consider this: when you're centered on your personal goals and aspirations, you become less reliant on external approval. This independence is attractive because it demonstrates self-respect and a deep understanding of who you are. You're no longer swayed by the need to fit into someone else's mold or to win their approval. Instead, you become a beacon of authenticity, attracting those who resonate with your energy and purpose. For example, think of someone like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk. Their unwavering dedication to their visions not only revolutionized industries, but also attracted people to their cause. It's not about ignoring relationships or disregarding others, but about leading your life in a way that is true to yourself, thereby creating more meaningful and genuine connections. So, how can you apply this Stoic principle in your life? Start by identifying your core values and what you truly want to achieve. What ignites your passion and gives your life meaning? Once you've identified this, align your actions and decisions with these values. Remember, living for your purpose doesn't mean living in isolation. It means finding harmony between personal fulfillment and meaningful connections with others. By prioritizing your purpose over the transient goal of pleasing others, you not only enrich your own life, but also become irresistibly attractive to those who appreciate and admire your authenticity and strength of character. Let's talk about a concept that often gets misunderstood: vulnerability. In today's world, vulnerability is sometimes seen as a weakness, a chink in the armor that we should hide. However, the Stoics, particularly Seneca, offer us a different perspective. They teach us that true strength is not about being invincible or always tough, but about being open and honest with ourselves and others. Imagine for a moment a time when you felt truly connected with someone. Chances are that connection stemmed from a shared moment of honesty or a shared confession of a fear or a dream. This is what Seneca reminds us: the power of vulnerability lies in its ability to foster genuine connections. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we show others that we trust them enough to reveal our true selves, and this is incredibly attractive. It takes courage to say, "This is who I am," without pretense or facade. But in doing so, we invite others to do the same. This creates a space where real, meaningful relationships can flourish. Vulnerability is not about oversharing or burdening others with our troubles. It's about authenticity. It's about being brave enough to show up as you are. And in the realm of relationships, this honesty is what sets the foundation for trust and respect. So next time you catch yourself putting up walls, remember Seneca's wisdom. There is strength in letting them down and allowing others to see you for who you truly are. It's not just about attracting others. It's about building a life where you are genuinely seen and known. Let me share a story that perfectly encapsulates the transformative power of Stoic principles. Meet Alex, a typical young professional who, like many, was caught in the whirlwind of modern dating. His approach was largely shaped by societal expectations, focusing on superficial attributes like his appearance, wealth, and even the social circles he moved in. Yet, despite his efforts, meaningful connections seemed elusive. A chance encounter with a book on Stoicism sparked a turning point. Intrigued, Alex delved into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, finding profound wisdom that resonated deeply. He began with emotional control, learning to respond to life's challenges with calmness and clarity. This shift not only reduced his stress, but also made him more approachable and genuine. Alex then embraced self-sufficiency, realizing that true confidence comes from within, not from external validation. Epictetus's teachings on wealth reframed his understanding of what it means to be truly rich. The concept of detachment taught him to let go of outcomes and live in the present, reducing anxiety and allowing him to enjoy relationships without fear of loss. As he discovered his purpose beyond pleasing others, Alex found a new sense of direction and fulfillment. Finally, through Seneca's insights, he learned the strength in vulnerability, opening himself up to authentic connections. The changes were remarkable. Friends noticed his newfound calmness and charisma, and women were drawn to his genuine self-assurance. Alex's journey illustrates how embodying Stoic principles can profoundly enhance not just romantic relationships, but every aspect of life. As we draw this exploration to a close, let's reflect on the profound ways in which embracing Stoic principles can transform not only our romantic relationships, but our entire existence. Imagine the irresistible allure of someone who embodies emotional control, as taught by Marcus Aurelius. Such a person exudes a calm and composed demeanor, unshaken by life's storms, offering a sense of security and reliability that is profoundly attractive. Then, consider the confidence that comes from self-sufficiency, as Epictetus espoused, where one's self-worth isn't tethered to external validation or material possessions. This independence fosters an inner strength that commands respect and admiration. Detachment, as Seneca advised, frees us from the chains of incessant desire, allowing us to engage in relationships with authenticity and freedom, unburdened by the fear of loss. Living with purpose, a core tenet of Marcus Aurelius's teachings, shifts our focus from pleasing others to fulfilling our own destinies, which naturally draws others to us, intrigued by our passion and direction. Lastly, recognizing the power and vulnerability, we learn from Seneca that true strength lies in our ability to be open and genuine, forging deep, meaningful connections. By embodying these principles, not only do we become more attractive to others, but we also enrich our own lives, cultivating a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. These timeless teachings, when applied, create a magnetic presence that is truly irresistible. So, which Stoic principle resonates most with you? And how will you incorporate it into your life to enhance your relationships and personal growth? As we wrap up, let's revisit the 5 Stoic principles that can transform not just your relationships, but your entire approach to life. First, consider emotional control. This isn't about suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding them, as Marcus Aurelius taught, and responding with a calm and collected demeanor. Next, think about self-sufficiency. Inspired by Epictetus, this principle encourages you to find fulfillment within yourself, rather than relying on external validation. Then there's detachment. Seneca reminds us that by freeing ourselves from excessive desires, we gain clarity and focus in our relationships. Purpose over pleasing is another vital lesson. Marcus Aurelius emphasized living for oneself, pursuing what truly matters to you rather than constantly seeking to make others happy. Finally, true strength through vulnerability. While it might seem counterintuitive, Seneca showed that by being open and honest, we forge deeper, more authentic connections with others. As you reflect on these principles, ask yourself which one resonates most with you. Which principle will you embrace to become not only more attractive, but more fulfilled? Take a moment to ponder this, and remember, the journey to personal growth is one of the most rewarding paths you can take.